Hello, this is Kirill from forexpert.com and welcome back to the course on money management. In the previous sections of this course, we looked at three methods of money management. We looked at the linear method, the fixed ratio method by Ryan Jones, and the Larry Williams money management method. Now, what we're going to do in this section is compare these methods side by side. And when I say compare, I mean we're going to create different hypothetical scenarios and throw those scenarios at these money management methods to see how our accounts would have behaved under these circumstances, depending on which money management method we choose. And that will allow us to see how these methods affect our trading strategies in different ways, how much faster the account balance growth is in one method compared to the other, and it will also allow you to basically model something very close to your style of trading and see for yourself in a risk-free environment how your trading style is affected by the money management method you choose, which I think personally is a very powerful way of analyzing how you should manage your funds when you're trading. Okay, so in order to do that, I've created this Excel tool, created completely from scratch just for this section of the course. And in order to preempt your questions, yes, of course, you can download this tool. As soon as this video is finished, just go to the description of this lecture, and the tool's sitting there waiting for you. You can download it completely free, completely included in this course, and you can follow along as we do a testing in the further tutorials of this section. So in this short lecture, I just wanted to quickly give an overview of the tool and how it works, so then we can hit the ground running in the next tutorial. On the first tab right away in front of you, you can see here two main charts, the volume chart and the balance chart. And then at the bottom we've got some controls. So let's start with the volume chart. The volume chart tells you how you should be changing your volume, the volume of your transaction based on the transaction number. So with each consecutive transaction, how is the volume growing? So here you've got the transactions numbers, and on the left you've got the volume in lots. And basically that's kind of a model. It's telling you if you were to employ this method, then the volume of your transactions should be growing like this. If you were to employ this method, then it will be growing like that. And then on the right here, we've got the balance chart. The balance chart on the horizontal axis has the same thing. It's got the consecutive transactions or orders that you're sending to the market. So have you sent the fourth order? Are you on the fifth order? Are you on the sixth order? And so on. And on the vertical axis, it's got the account balance, the current number of funds on your account. So basically here you've got your starting account balance, and then you can see how it's growing with every consecutive transaction that you send to the market. Now moving on to the controls, here you can specify a starting balance. So as we discussed, you might want to specify a balance that's similar to what your starting balance is in order to model a scenario that's very close to yours. Or you could specify any hypothetical number here just to see what would have happened in that case. Then you can specify the starting lot. So that's the lot that you would be comfortable with trading at that starting balance. So then you can specify the profit per lot. Once again, it can be a completely random number. It can be a desired number, so you'd like to have profit per lot of that magnitude. Or you can actually go and look at your history of trading for the past couple of months and see what your average profit per lot was, and that'll probably be a good proxy for this number. And if you plug it in, you will be getting closer and closer to that scenario that's very much like yours, your actual trading setup. Fixed ratio delta, that's the parameter that is only relevant to the fixed ratio method, and as we discussed in the previous section, it basically tells you how long you stay in each one of these steps over here. So the higher the delta, the longer you are in that step, but the more conservative your trading is, the lower the delta, the faster you get out of the steps, so the faster you go up the steps, but the more riskier you're trading. And number of orders, that's basically how many orders you want to visualize. So if I type in like 20 here, you'll see that I'll see more orders. If I type in 5, I'll see less orders. So let's put it back at 10. And then finally here you can say which money management methods you want to display on your charts. Do you want to compare the linear and the fixed ratio? Do you want to compare, say, let's say the linear fixed ratio, or say, let's say linear and the Larry Williams method? Or do you want to maybe compare all three of them? You can just change it around, and as you can see, they come up and disappear depending on what you say. And then there's another 2 tabs. So this one is just basically the calculations behind the charts. You don't have to look at this. This is all done automatically on the fly, and it just propels those charts. So don't even need to bother with these tabs. But just showing you that they are there in case you want to have a look. And then here we've got the fixed ratio table of risks, something that we discussed in the previous section. So that's basically this Excel tool. Once again, completely included in this course, available for your download. Just go to the description of the section and you'll find it there. And in the next tutorial, we will start discussing how the money management methods affect your trading strategy and looking at different hypothetical scenarios. So it's going to be real good fun. I look forward to seeing you then, and until next time, happy trading.